Okay, Wolfpack, happy Friday. We made another week. Congratulations. We are almost to 2023. How crazy. What a fun year. Thank you so much for being a part of the Wolfpack this year, whether you've been here for all of 2022 or you're brand new. It's always fun to go into the new year. Everybody's excited to be back in the gym. Workout fire has been relit. The Open's coming up, so there's a lot of really, really cool things. So I'm really glad you guys are here. We're going to kick Friday off with a fun Metcon and some overhead squat progressions. I did change the Metcon a little bit. We did a lot of gymnastics pulling on Wednesday, pull-up gymnastics, so I wanted to kind of get rid of that on Friday. We'll save that for the Wolfman special on Saturday. But fun little grunt Metcon to send you guys on your way Friday. So we're going to progress the overhead squats. We're going to drop 1 rep. We're going to keep the same 75-second interval for 8 sets, and we're going to want to add weight to last week's numbers. So depending on what you did for these fours, you're going to want to try to make progressions every single set. So if you built every single set, then you're going to want to start a little bit higher than what you did last week, and then keep the same weight progressions going up. So that way, every set you're doing a little bit more weight. If you kept it at the same weight or a couple of the same weights for last week's fives, obviously we're going to want to add a little bit of weight to that. So we got to just try to remember what we did last week, and you want to make progressions to that, right? We should be having all 8 of these sets of 4 at moderate to moderate heavy weights. If you remember last week, I think I threw out like a 70 or 75% percentage based off of I think we hit a double a couple weeks ago. So if you're going off of percentage, we should be probably 75 to 80% for all of these sets. If you want to get a lot of volume in this good moderate range, which is kind of what we're looking for. So make sure you're not doing super light sets to start, and then we're only getting a few moderate heavy sets, right? We want to make sure we're getting a ton of good heavy volume, forcing good perfect overhead squat positions. So pick moderate heavy weights to go the entire time. So you probably need a little bit of a build-up before we go into the first set, right? So again, with the overhead squats, as we get heavier in weight, you might have to squat a little bit slower to maintain that good torso angle. Make sure you press up against that bar. Don't let the arms bend. Once they move at all, that entire overhead squat is compromised. So just take these a little slower, be a little more conscious of the weight and your positions, and you're going to have a little bit more success doing these overhead squats. And going to be better positions. We're going to build more as we move forward next week for 3. Okay. The Metcon's the same setup. So you're going to do one little section here of 9-6-3. And then you're going to go higher volume and meant to move a little bit faster, a little bit more movable weights and movements. So we want to challenge ourselves on the squat cleans. So this is 9, 9, 6, 6, 3, 3. Okay. For most, it's going to be a wall walk section for the first couple rounds. 9 and 6 are pretty big chunks, but we want to challenge ourselves on the squat clean weight to where we have to do singles. Okay. If you're doing RX Plus, you're definitely going to be doing singles on this heavier barbell. So whether we're in between RX and RX Plus or wherever we're at with our squat clean, like max or weight, we want these to be heavy singles, okay? Because we're going to have a good opportunity here to hang on to some big rep sets with the thrusters. So we want to challenge the legs and the midline position a little bit on these squat cleans, and then obviously it's going to carry over fatigue into the wall walk. So choose an appropriate weight. We still should be able to do a squat clean, right? Rest maybe 3 to 5 seconds in between each rep. Pick it up again. So it shouldn't be like an absolute max, but it should be heavy enough to where you don't want to hold on to it. And that would be a perfect weight for you for this. So 9-6-3 of that. And then we go into thrusters and box jump overs, okay? Even though this is a squat clean leg dominant movement, these wall walks obviously are very upper torso oriented. So you're probably going to feel more shoulders in this first section. So my goal for the second section is going to be a little bit more lower body. Obviously the same thing here. Thrusters are going to be a little bit more in your arms since you're pressing it a little weaker than your legs, but box jump overs are 100% legs. So I'm hoping we get a little bit of upper body work here and a little bit more lower body work to kind of cap everything off, because usually when those legs are burning, you can still jump, you can still thruster, push a little bit more intensity, vice versa, right? If this was second, we'd just be laying on the ground because once the shoulders go, you can't really do much more. So get through the first section here quickly, fastly, right? But save a little energy because we should be dropping the pedal to the metal here in this back section, since these thruster weight that we choose should be something that you can move very, very fast, right? You should be able to get through these in 3 sets or less, 2 sets or less, probably 1 to 2 sets towards the end. Okay, and then the box jump overs, you want to pick a pace, keep yourself moving up and over the box, breathe. That way when we get back to the thrusters, quick shake out, get right back on the shoulders and rip out the thrusters. So if we're looking at time domains, right, these 9 should probably get you done in a minute. 9 wall walks should probably be a minute and a half, maybe 2 minutes maximum, so call it 3 minutes here. For this first part, 45 seconds to a minute, right? Maybe a minute and a half, so 3 minutes. 3:45, 4:45, 5, 30, 45 seconds, 30, 45 seconds, 6, 7 minutes or something here. And then this one should probably be a little bit faster, right? So we're probably looking at like a 15-minute time cap on this workout if I had to guess. But other than that, great workout to end the week on Friday. If you have questions, let me know. If not, see you in the gym. If not, have a great weekend. See you for the Wolfman Special. Toodles!